Arenas is out here wild.
Yeah.
You talking about this Halle Berry thing?
2003, 2004. I knew it was around that time. 2003, 2004. Went to the playoff series. And Halle Berry's walking by. And I'm like, oh, shit, Halle Berry, bro. Fine. And it was like 4, 5 white dudes sitting there. Now, Harvey Weinstein, he was one of them. And so I'm not in the front row. I'm in that, it's like the front row, and then you got the little space, and then the first row after that, so it's like the second row. And they were sitting there talking about, oh, now she acting like she don't know us. She wasn't saying that when she needed that part. Every single one of them hit. I was like, no, not Holly. No, not them. Yuck.
So complicated relationship with Gilbert Arenas.
Okay, me too.
I fuck with him, and then I don't fuck with him. But you know what? He's actually brilliant because that's the perfect way you want to market yourself.
It's weird
in this new digital age.
Okay.
Because you don't love and hate him because you're not gonna stop watching. You're like, fuck that nigga. But they be like, oh, I kind of like that take. So it's a smart way. You sometimes you don't want people, especially in this game, you don't want people to totally like you all the time.
Okay.
And we'll get into his comment in a minute. But go ahead. Actually, I'm gonna plug it in. I'm gonna plug it in later on.
Okay.
What he said. Go ahead.
Sometimes we have to think about the why. Yes. Why would you say that? Or why would you put that information out there? So sometimes I have to question those things.
Yes.
And then also on the flip side of that, him saying that Harvey said, well, you wasn't saying that when, you needed that movie role. Do you think that it could have been just him being a pompous man who got his ego hurt
or being an asshole and
and that's why I was like, oh, I hate that my mind works like that.
Yeah, but I would have like, this would be like if when you hear some dudes like, oh man, we know we all ran a train on it, though, right? Just because somebody dissed one of them. Some bullshit.
And I didn't say hi to you. Maybe she didn't see him. I'm pretty sure she did.
I did. A part of me kind of believes it though. The only reason is I went and looked back at the filmography.
Okay.
She got an X-Men over Angela Bassett in 2000, and then it was like a swing of movies. You'd be like, this don't look the same as this previous set of movies. Mm-hmm. It's 2000 X-Men, and then I think right after that is Swordfish.
Yeah.
Then Monsters Ball. Then fucking James Bond. It goes in that order. That's a hell of a jump, trajectory wise to go. First of all, you got First of all, you got Storm over Angela Bassett. No way Halle Berry should have fucking been playing Storm in the fucking X-Men movies. Period.
You think so?
Angela Bassett would have killed that shit, and that was she looked like Storm. She can do an African accent effectively. We know Halle Berry's accent was fucking white, and then they even dropped it at one point when she was speaking regular English.
Yeah, I do remember that. Okay. See, this is why
movies, I'm telling you.
This is why I love you. Because who else is gonna go and look at her credits like, hold the fuck up? There might be some supporting evidence.
I don't know. It's just that 4, 5, 6 year run that she did that fucked up Catwoman.
Oh yeah, this
is all in the same. This that 4 or 5 year period from 2000 to 2005.
Because after Monsters Ball, she did that, and I was like, wow, okay, wait,
that was a big budget movie too. That movie was $150 million budget,
and I was like, okay, are we all watching the same film? Because I'm sitting at the Esquire. Mm-hmm. And I was like, this is terrible. Like that scene where she's like,
I've never seen the movie.
She looked good.
Never seen Catwoman.
She looked good.
I looked at the poster. It was like, nah.
She looks good. She looks good in the Catwoman.
Right, I mean, my horny self, younger self. This was my transitional period. This is past 03, I believe. Around after that, I was starting to mature and learn. I'm like, they ain't gonna catch me on getting me my money just because I want to have sex with Halle Berry. They ain't gonna get me on that. So this before streaming and all this stuff. I ain't never rented. I ain't never do nothing like that. And now, you know, Holly's fine, but it don't. You know, it's whatever. I'm old too. You know, we both old. I think I can get Holly at this point. Shout out to you, Holly.
I feel like it was one of those films where I wanted my money back.
Yes, but if you look at that filmography,
you like it?
You liked it, Vern?
I just feel like it wasn't as bad as people.
Oh, I saw the poster and I was like, "This don't look good."
It could have been. I think it could have been better.
It could have been better for sure, especially coming off of an Oscar win, and that's what it is. So, like, this is also why at some, you know, I have to get back into PR because I feel like people never take advantage of the opportunity when it's like right there. So, like, think about the verses when they had the verses with Omarion, Ray J, Mario, everybody. Okay, everybody is like, Mario, oh my God, I forgot how great and talented you were, as if this boy has not been making music still. What does he do? Drop a single with who? Tory Lanez. That's our main one that he has.
Was it right? It
was right at because
but the Tory Lanez that hadn't happened yet, right?
It had already happened.
Oh, it did.
It already happened. The shot had already been heard around the world.
Oh, snap. Okay.
So this is last year this happens. This is last year. Yeah. So then I'm like, wait, what? So then he goes and has to re-drop the song. He just re-released it with Lil Wayne and Tiger. Same song, but he took Tory Lanez off because they didn't do nothing. Because people was like, this is just really weird and chaotic. Or how something big will happen and people just like I said, what is another situation where it's like
I mean, some people benefit off of verses like that. The Locks. The Locks, when they killed that thing, so they went on tour and they did their thing.
Exactly.
Like, now people are like, Locks one of the best groups of all time. Some people have always been saying like that.
Escape and them, they didn't go on tour right after the verses. It took a while.
Yeah. But SWV went on tour.
But SWV did. So it was like, so, and of course, which made sense when they had that songs. And when you think about the numbers and all of that stuff.
That tour. Did y'all see that bootleg tour that's going out? I call it like the new bootleg tour.
Oh, it's with Trey Songz on it. It's like Trey Songz, Keisha Cole.
Yeah.
I knew you was going to say that. See, I want to go see
Keisha. To me, that looks like a chitlin circuit type tour.
Last Trey Songz that when they were supposed to come here, they canceled it.
Because he was.
I'm like, is he gonna even show up to the thing?
Because you know he be up and down and in and out getting sued.
Like him and Tamar.
But okay, so then you have something like that happens where it's like a very big moment. Like Kelly Rowland is good for that. Kelly Rowland is good for that. So like Motivation was a really big hit.
It's a very big hit.
Very big hit. And then it took her forever to drop a follow-up single. And we talked about this. I tell people there's this theory, there's this formula that Usher had for Confessions and how often he was dropping songs because he had like 5 or 6 singles, then re-released it and was able to capitalize on that. And if you don't understand that and how numbers and how people's mind works, like, yeah, we love Motivation. I never turn it off when it comes on, but I'm like, okay, girl, what's next? So, and then by the time she dropped the song with Big Sean, I was like, we're kind of over this album because this 6 months have passed. Like, you can't wait 6 months to do that.
That's because she comes from the old album style. Like, you could wait
6 months. But it don't work. It doesn't work. And that changed. Like, there's something about that moment in time for Usher and Confessions. And then there's a lot of people that kind of, because Chris Brown is good for that too. He gonna oversaturate you with some shit. and it's not gonna let you forget him. Like, even in that period of where he kind of went dark from the industry, his people, Chris Brown was still very visible. So I don't know. I just because how do you go from that's what I'm saying. How do you go from Monsters Ball to Catwoman? I will never forget sitting in the theater.
But Catwoman was a big budget film.
I don't care. It was a terrible film though.
No. They don't look at it. You look at it just because it's terrible. I'm saying that's crazy that she was able to jump that far because that's a big budget thing. Like, for her to be in James Bond and like all this other stuff where you like, man, you was just in not Poetic Justice, fucking Jungle Fever as a crackhead.
Okay.
Raising, I said, there's nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with that. I'm not saying that she wasn't.
It was enough time had passed, friend.
But Halle Berry was not box office marketable yet, period.
Yeah, and sometimes it just...
when has she been a lead in a film before Catwoman? Monsters Ball.
Dorothy Dandridge.
Yeah.
But I'm talking about that was HBO. That was HBO. And she was actually good in that. She was actually real good.
Yeah, and so I feel like that could have started like, oh shit, this might be might have something
there's
here.
No way should have been storming.
Okay, stop. Listen,
everybody knows that.
Halle Berry not gonna hate me. I love you, girl.
Halle, you know it. You know it inside.
Stop it.
That you know it inside.
See, this is an episode that we might have to scrap. We might have to scrap this part.
This might have to go to Patreon. But Halle, you know you weren't supposed to have that role. It's okay.
I never knew that it was between her and Angela Bassett.
No, Angela Bassett had the role. Something else happened. Gilbert Arenas said it was something. I looked up some of the producers on there. It was a lot of Steens. Not Harvey Weinstein. He did produce 2 of the films, though. When you're going deep into the boondocks of it and going in them credits.
Okay.
Orion Pictures originally did X-Men. I saw it anyway, so it don't even matter. This is why I need to edit my. This is why.
So look.
But I'm just saying. But I'm saying is that a lot of those that seem like it was Angela Bassett. I was doing is Halle Berry.
Yeah.
They said it's because Angela Bassett, her agents wanted more money, and that wasn't feasible for the producers of X-Men.
Well, here we go back to that money shit.
Man, they could have cut Angela that check.
Yeah, I was like, here we go with that money.
Some $1 million film.
Yeah. And that's what, but like Taraji said, it's like y'all got it for everything else except for us.
That movie would have been so much better with Angela Bassett.
Hey y'all, if y'all like what y'all see here on Everyone Needs an Aquarius, be sure to like, subscribe, and share our podcast with your friends because we got all the tea. And if you want to check out more stuff from us, be sure to hit that button right there on the right side so you can see other stuff and again share it with everybody.